What's the dumbest shit that never ceases to make you laugh? My college roommate Darren and I had this prank war that got so out of hand we almost got kicked out of our dorm. And it all started because I couldn't wake up for my 8 a.m. biology class. I'm not a morning person. Never have been. My mom used to literally throw cold water on me just to get me to school on time. So when I got to college, I figured I'd grown out of it. Nope. First week, I slept through 3 alarms and missed my first exam. Darren was this light sleeper from Vermont who went to bed at 10 p.m. every night like some kind of robot. He tried helping me at first. Got me this super loud alarm clock that sounded like a fire truck. I just incorporated it into my dreams and kept sleeping. Then he moved my alarm across the room so I'd have to get up. I'd stumble over, hit snooze, and crawl back into bed. After 2 weeks of watching me fail at life, Darren snapped. I woke up one morning to this weird buzzing sound coming from under my bed. He taped my alarm clock to the metal frame. The whole bed was vibrating like a massage chair from hell. It actually worked for exactly 2 days. Then I got revenge. I bought 3 cheap alarm clocks from the dollar store and hid them around our room. One went in the ceiling vent above his desk, another in his sock drawer. The third I taped under his desk chair. Set them all to go off at 5 a.m., 5:15, and 5:30. Darren's face when that first alarm started screaming from the ceiling was priceless. He's standing there in his Star Wars pajamas, looking around like the room was haunted. By the time the third one went off, he was crawling around on his hands and knees trying to find them. That's when things got nuclear. Next week, I came back from class to find this singing fish mounted on our wall. You know those stupid things from the 90s? It was motion activated and sang, "Take me to the river," every time you walked by. Except Darren had set it to go off at 3 a.m. when I usually got up to pee. I stumbled to the bathroom half asleep and this thing starts belting out country music. Nearly gave me a heart attack. So I ordered this vibrating alarm mat online. Cost me $40 I didn't have, but it was worth it. I slipped it under his pillow while he was at his chemistry lab. At 4 a.m., his whole pillow started buzzing like an angry bee. He shot up so fast he hit his head on the top bunk. But Darren wasn't done. This kid went full psycho and bought a motion detector alarm, the kind they use for home security. He programmed it to scream, "Wake up, maggot," in this military drill sergeant voice whenever I walked past our door. Our neighbors started complaining to the RA about all the noise. We'd get these passive-aggressive notes slipped under our door about respecting quiet hours and maintaining a peaceful living environment. We ignored them. The final straw happened on a Tuesday night. I'd been studying for my calculus midterm until like 1 a.m. Finally crawled into bed exhausted. Around 2 a.m. I hear this weird whispering sound. At first I thought it was coming from the hallway. Sometimes people would walk by talking on their phones, but then I heard it again, clearer this time. "Jay, I'm watching you." I sat up in bed. Darren was snoring like a chainsaw, so it wasn't him. The voice came again, softer this time. "Jay, I can see you." Now I'm freaking out. I grabbed my phone flashlight and started looking around the room. That's when I noticed my laundry basket in the corner. There was this teddy bear sitting on top of my dirty clothes that I'd never seen before. "Jay, you can't hide from me." The voice was coming from the bear. I completely lost my shit. Screamed like I was getting murdered and fell backward off my bed. My first instinct was to punch the thing, so I did. Hit it so hard that stuffing exploded everywhere like a pillow fight bomb went off. That's when Darren woke up laughing his ass off. Turns out he'd bought a Bluetooth speaker, hollowed out his little sister's old teddy bear, and stuffed it inside. He'd been controlling it from his phone, whispering creepy messages while pretending to sleep. The commotion woke up half our floor. People were opening their doors to see what was happening. Our RA, this senior named Kevin, who took his job way too seriously, came running down the hall thinking someone was getting attacked. He walked into our room to find me standing there in my boxers, covered in teddy bear stuffing, yelling at a pile of fake fur while Darren rolled around on his bed crying from laughter. Kevin wrote us both up for disturbing the peace and destruction of property because technically I'd murdered the bear. We had to meet with the residence hall director and everything. The funny part is, after all that chaos, I started waking up for my morning classes. Not because of any alarm clock, but because I was so paranoid about what Darren might do next.